Oh. Coming up to the big patch. There's Snacks. And there it is. The one and only Max Patch. This rain had stopped for a moment. The sun was shining. There was a woman there, a little parking area back there, whose daughter is hiking the trail and is slack packing today. And she had a trunk full of food, chicken salad, sandwiches, and everything. Gave us some good magic. Oh man, it makes me struggle a little bit climbing this with all that food in my belly, but I sure feel good. And the weather held a little bit, so this is pretty cool. Max Patch. Oh, oops. All right. Trail magic and stairs. Not quite a good combination, but look at this. Max Patch. Good morning, everybody. That is a beautiful song to wake up to. Second day, foggy, rainy, wet, cool, and windy. It's kind of nice. Rain at night helps me sleep. Oh, look at here's the Roaring Fork. One of the rivers that comes into the Roaring Fork. That's where I stayed last night. And, got my water earlier. Packed up camp. Time to move on. So I think I'm about 17 miles from the town of Hot Springs, which is kind of where I'm headed today. Does sound nice, Hot Springs, doesn't it? Whew. Everything here, it's wet, it's cold. Hot Springs, that's where I'm going today. About 17 miles. Phew. Look at this. Another bald. Not quite the same view though. That's where I'm from. Did a lot of uphill get up here. And it's pretty cool looking. All that fog around. Nice. So, back there in the gap, just before I come up onto this bald, there was some wonderful trail magic. There was a couple there. Had eggs and apple pies and all sorts of good stuff. Oh man. And it turns out it was Duckling's parents. Duckling is a young lady that was, I've kind of been hiking in their group. They sort of adopted me into their tramley, I guess, the other day. She's real nice. And if her family was up here, I think it's her birthday or something like that. Or maybe I think she's slack packing today. And so her folks set up at that gap and we're handing out all sorts of food. And man, they were just so kind. So kind. But, so up ahead I see a shelter. I don't recall which one it is. I'm not gonna stop now. Powered up on that trail magic. Whew. Man. Very peaceful today. Very pretty. Enjoying the quiet. Just hiking alone today. Rather nice. And it's not pouring on me. That's awful nice too. Hey everybody. Man, trail magic. It plays. Trail magic just blows me away. I don't remember the gap where there's a road crossing there. And ran into Grasshopper again. She is a woman whose daughter is hiking. And she was slack packing. So killing time, I guess. Grasshopper set up trail magic. Yesterday, before we got to Max Patch, saw her and was talking with her, and then saw her again today. She has the best chicken salad with pesto and like a little lemon and arugula or something. I don't even know what's all in there, but it is amazingly good. I was so happy to see her again. And look, the sun has come out. Everywhere Grasshopper is, I think the sun is shining. Because it was raining all day yesterday until we got to just that little, the gap where she set up the magic. So that stuff just blows me away. Anyways, it feels real good now to have food in my belly other than just the bars and all of that stuff. Oatmeal and chicken salad. So I've got about 6 miles to go to get to Hot Springs. It does still sound nice and warm, but it's just a little bit ahead. Making pretty good time, and I'm just gonna keep going. So, trail magic, always a good thing. And there's just so many good people out there helping just strangers out in ways like that. It's so simple and so good. Amazing. And there is Hot Springs. Whew. coming down, I don't know, maybe a mile or half mile or something to get down there, but Hot Springs, yeah, made it. And the day is actually quite warm. No matter how dark it is, you just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going, and sooner or later, things brighten up every time. Sometimes you got to go longer than others, but every time. All right, we'll see you all down there. Hey everybody, Huck here in Hot Springs, North Carolina, I think. And it is, it's a 0 day for me. It is so nice and warm. I got some resupply stuff here. I'm heading back to my room. And maybe I'll show y'all what I got in the resupply. It's kind of silly looking when I look at it all, but I'll probably lay it out and show you what I get. Just did a, I don't know, I guess I'd say a typical resupply, but it's all a little different each time. It just depends on what place you're at, how much they have available, different stuff. And mostly I just kind of go with what I'm feeling. I don't really try and plan it out too much. Just try and get as many calories in me as I can. Oh, excuse me. And so yeah, not really too much of a plan to it all, but I'll show you what I got here. All right, so up at the top, start the day off with some coffee. I got some tea too. Those are pretty good. Got a bunch of oatmeal. There's probably 5 days of oatmeal there. I'll eat 3 packets at a time, easy. And what do we got here? These rolls, these honey buns are so good. Those honey buns have like 600 calories in them, each one. These are like 400 or 500, those cinnamon ones. And I'm no dietitian. It's probably not the healthiest stuff, but calories are what I need. Those things are really good, and they kind of get mashed up, but they don't really spoil in the food bag. That's kind of the other consideration with a lot of food. So this is kind of my like lunches and stuff. I get some proteins. I got some different beef sticks, some tuna, Spam, they're always good. Some fruits and nuts, cheese and crackers. These fig bars. I got a lot of these ones. These, I think, are my favorite food out here right now. The Nature's Bakery Fig Bar. The blueberry is really, really good. But they have some of these other flavors I'm going to try. And those are really solid. Those are like 200 calories. 100 calories in each little piece, and there's 2 in there. And those are real, real good. Some other bars and brownies. I got a lot of the Cliff bars and stuff. I eat through them pretty good. They're pretty packed with calories as well. And usually some of the dinners, some of those meals. And I found that these are pretty good, but if you take the beef stew, for instance, and you add a little bit of extra water and you let that sit, and you add in about a half a pack of those potatoes, just about 4 minutes, 5 minutes before it's all done cooking or re-soaking or whatever it is. If you do that, it turns it in to like a shepherd's pie. Adds a bunch more calories from the potatoes and everything else, but that's a really good combination. And actually the potatoes go real well with all of them. This one's new. I never tried this one before. That looks pretty good. Maybe I'll eat that one tomorrow or something, but that all gets squashed into that bag there. I throw in my toothbrush, I get some wet wipes, just the stuff that, scented stuff. And hang that up every night. Keeps my food safe and dry, keeps the bears from getting at it, and keeps the bears alive too. So something else that I do, I forgot to put it out there. Whenever I can resupply, I always try and bring in 1 can of beer with me. And then that first night, I can sit up there in the mountains and it tastes even better. Try and buy local stuff as I go. Today I have Pisgah Pale Ale, as I'm in the Pisgah National Forest. Seemed only fitting. So I'm gonna save this one, throw it in my pack, and have that tomorrow night. When I'm in town, then I just eat as much as I can. I bought a loaf of bread. I ate that on the way back here. The whole loaf. It was so good from a bakery down the way. And I'm kind of hungry again. So I'm just going to keep eating today. It's like 80 degrees outside. So I'm going to go down and swim in the river. And there's some pools up the way I heard about. I might head up there and just have a soak and eat as much as I can, get a good night's sleep here at the Iron Horse Tavern or Inn. Fantastic place, good food, right in Hot Springs, right on the trail. So it doesn't get better than this. So for now, that is all. I'll be hiking again tomorrow, and I'll see y'all then. Happy hiking.